Well, it is June finally on new lands, and we are going to harvest some barley. And then in July, we have some oats and wheat to harvest. Gonna be somewhat busy time for us. We are gonna make some straw here, make some extra money, get those baled up. And actually was kind of thinking last night about how much money are we gonna make on the straw on that oat field. That'll be quite impressive to find out. I was debating buying another combine, and I think we're going to hold off on that. That's what I was kind of hinting at a little while ago about, you know, doing something somewhat controversial and doing a large lease, but we'll see how that oat harvest goes with just one combine. I think we're getting to the point where we need to. These fields are getting a little larger, and maybe just this one upgraded with a larger header might be enough, but only time will tell on how we feel about that to get work done in an efficient enough time frame. The other thing I want to do is check on the grass and see if it's ready to be cut, the new field, and then we'll go from there. But we'll go ahead and finish this headland and see how we're looking. It looks like the yield data is about the same as it was last time, so that is good. We're at 85 bushels right now. We'll keep on rolling. Didn't quite get all the way around the headland. We're gonna get this 100% full and we'll open it up. Switch on over to the grain truck here, or the trailer, the auger wagon. And go ahead and unload the barley in there and we'll take it over to, we can hold off on the flour mill. We got plenty of flour being produced right now. Get that emptied, and I believe we can get a couple of these going. I was tempted to have a worker help me, but because we combined the fields, Courseplay was a little confused, and I don't know how generic AI would work on this field. It's a strange angle. So we'll get this unloaded, we'll keep doing what we're doing, and then we'll definitely be using some AI help for that field. Oh boy. I think this might fill up the cart here, and I'm trying to think if, like, getting some chickens, would that be, you know, just more mouths to feed, or would it actually benefit us to make a lot more money? And we could use, I don't want to run through the crop, go around it here while that's unloading. We could use this land over here for some chicken coops, since we're not going to do the clothing production. Trying to figure out what to do with that space. So I'm tempted to keep this barley for a little bit in the silo, which is new and different to us. We have a silo that we rarely use. So I'm tempted to do that instead of sending it straight to the flour mill until we figure out if I want to do chickens. Just feels like sheep are not enough on this farm. Forgot our old road was gone. This new layout's confusing me. I'm not sure if the silo will stay here long term. We might get a upgraded, nicer model as well. Let's get that unloaded. I love the turning radius on this tractor though. It's amazing. All right, let's get back out there, finish that harvest. Might have another load of this, but yeah, I got some things to think about. And I don't know, maybe having more mouths to feed is a bad idea and it'll slow down the bread production, but we know we've been running with way too much flour. So it's either get another grain mill or find something else to do with some of the grain. And flour by itself just doesn't pay that well compared to the bread. So if we're not able to produce as much bread as flour we're producing, seems like there might be something else to make money off of, and maybe eggs is the answer. I'm not confident in that decision yet. It might be fun though. Maybe that's what it's all about. All right, that's all unloaded. We'll go ahead and continue on with this harvest. Seems to be a good one. And all done, just need to unload here. 80% in the hopper again, but we did one emptying over here, so this shouldn't fill up the grain cart. But a pretty good harvest. Pretty good stuff. Next we will get this put away, or probably move it closer to the wheat field, and then pick up this straw. I think we'll just park right here. We will do the wheat first in July, and then we'll get to the oats. Let's go ahead and get this over to the silo, to the bin, and go from there. And unloading. Very nice. Well, you won't be surprised. I'm itching for an upgrade. We're heading to the store. I saw something used that I'm interested in. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I'm so glad we bought this. This is so much faster getting over here. I'm glad we don't need that train, though. It being broken, it's kind of rough. Gonna get a speeding ticket. Okay, here we are. Go ahead and get this all unstrapped. Lower the ramps. And the Massey Ferguson 7716 here. It's done us proud. We're just gonna back right into the selling location and pop in here. We'll go ahead and repaint it, repair it, even though we just did not too long ago. Get our $55,000 from it. All right, let's go talk to them, see if they still got that used tractor I was thinking about buying. Let's see. So a couple options here. We have 290 horsepower for the 7R, and it does have the front setup here, the 3-point hookup and the PTO. So that will be good. And I think what we'll do is we'll change this to the US model. That's what I always do with the 7R. And we can get even more. Oh, the sale's so good on this. We're gonna fully upgrade this thing. $158,000. We're gonna add Jeep main color. Oh no, no way. Design color though. Where did that change? I don't know where that changed. Rim color. That's hideous too. Green's hideous. We'll go with default on all that. 7R 350 here. I did not anticipate turning into a John Deere farm, but these have been the best deals that we've been offered. So it's just kind of what happened. I actually intended on doing the opposite. Intended on being a red farm. Let's go ahead and get this straight on here. That should do it. Get it strapped in. Raise the ramps. We can head on home. See how much we like this upgrade for mowing some grass. It'll do other things too, but that should handle the hill issue that I was worried about on the new grass field, and we'll find out momentarily if it does. Yeah, my goodness, I should have done this a long time ago. Ooh, this is like one of our first chances to really see the crops over here. What a difference. What a difference this makes. Let's not tip here. We didn't completely line up straight, so we had a little bit of left heavy there. Left heavy? Is that a saying? Grass is all grown back in this area. Yeah, we got to do a farmyard soon, or the ranch build, but I keep spending money. But I know we're gonna make more, so it's not that big of a deal. And we left that on the whole time. That was silly. All right, we're gonna head up north here, or west. I always call it north. We're gonna head up west here, get attached to the implements. See how this works. Boy, this 8410 now seems puny. Go ahead and get this set up on follow me, like we've been doing. Here should be safe, and then we want to lower it, turn it on, and follow the 7R. So now we should just be able to unfold these. And let's switch back, make sure swath dropping is on. We'll go ahead and lower them. And activate. And go ahead and cruise. And let's see what happens here. Got them following us, so we can go at 14 right now with no speed override. That's pretty nice. Let's avoid the fence here. This probably needed smoothed out, and we are doing silage again because we have plenty of grass for the sheep still. It's almost seeming that one cut last year is going to last us 2 seasons, so that's pretty nice. Get a lot more silage that way. And this field, I think it's going to be big enough. No issues with the terrain. This has worked out pretty nice. I don't think I don't think the other tractor would have pulled it off this cleanly. We went 14 miles an hour the whole time, didn't lose speed. I think it was a wise decision, and the baler has been keeping up real nice. Dark green color on the yield. Very satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and get these all folded, and the front as well. And we'll just park as is for now. Not sure what else this tractor's job is going to be, but I'm sure we'll find something. And we'll get this put away as well. Who says you can't park like this under this shed? I think you can. All right, let's get the truck. I want to get these bales out of the way. I actually are really interested to see how many we have. So I don't know if I mentioned it in another video, but I've been driving 25 miles an hour on cruise control, so I don't tip anything. But this looks awesome. Look at all of the marshmallows out here, the green marshmallows. Reminds me of Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious and not good for you at all. We'll see how the sheep's food is, but I definitely think we need to get one cut in this year of just grass to save for the sheep. I think it would be wise. I think we might be able to get away with not doing it, but I definitely feel like it would be a wise decision to make sure we have food for, you know, the living creatures that we take care of. There's one load. We do have a spot up here to store these. Oh, we used all of our space. All right, they're getting temporarily stored right over here, though. Oh, and they fell. They didn't like that. Well, that confirms we get more grass or more bales with this new setup. I'm sold. 2 full trailers and 2 extra. Not bad. I'm gonna borrow my neighbor's property over here to store these right now. It'll just be for an afternoon and get those other 2 out of the way because we got some liming and fertilizing that we need to do. All right, we'll safely park right here. Should be fine. We're off the road. So next, since we are gonna do a liming session on the grass field and the field we just harvested, I think it's time to pick up the straw to get that out of the way to allow us to do that. And let's go ahead, and that was lowered already. Turn it on. And we'll start exactly the same pattern that we did for the harvest. It's going right here. Pick it up. I guess we do need the truck then, don't we? Because we sell these right away. All right, let's bust this out. And all done with another job. We just need to get these to unload. And we got to get them out of the way too. I did forget about that with the truck. Let's go ahead and get the baler put away. We're going to grab the cultivator because we want to finish preparing this field or extending the field. And there's a couple areas that we missed and spots we want to clean up that we talked about earlier. Okay, so this will be the first spot we want to blend together. Get this all unfolded. It's a good spot right here. Go ahead and lower this. And we want to allow fields. And we want to cruise kind of like so. That's way too fast. And blend together. Perfect. Go ahead and erase that. Loop around here. And I think I'm going to go straight down this line because there was a few spots that we didn't quite touch because we're trying not to damage too many crops. Like so. And we'll just cruise all the way down to the end and connect that side as well. Oh, so close. Just a tiny spot that we missed. That should do it right there. Lower, please. Okay. It's being difficult. Tiniest little speck. All right, all done with that. Now, we'll put this by these sheds for now. And get the new tractor or the new setup. We can do lime for the first time on it. The crop protection. Oh, joy. Oh, we got to move the bales first. Oh, one short of a full load. Not too bad, though. Not bad at all. Let's go get our little bit of cash here. Get us back above, you know, maybe $20,000. That's interesting. I don't know if I've had that happen before. I finally got them all sold. That was different. But we're at 25,000 bucks. And we got a lot of silage to sell next month. Yeah, money's coming in. Money's coming in. We got a lot of flour to sell, some wool, some bread. We'll do that all in July. No clue how much lime this is going to hold or how much money this is going to cost, but we're about to find out together. Drive right under here. It's a pretty penny. That's not actually that bad. 5,800 bucks. We'll start with this field. And gosh, the width of this thing will be fun to learn too. I haven't used this before. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Start cruising. And without a speed override, we're going 25. What a decision this was. This is quite amazing. Enjoy. And this should be the last pass. We did have to fill back up. And this thing's top heavy. Can't really go top speed on turns. And for a cruise control person, that makes me sad. So we should just slow down here, turn around, and that should prevent us from tipping and get those spots that we just missed. And then we got to switch out our attachment here, our implement for the sprayer, and get some fertilizer down on the grass field. What a busy day in June. I think what's over here might be enough. We'll give it a shot. Instead of spending more money, we're down to $14,000. Definitely think we did a good job of getting a lot of work out of the way. Since we have such a large harvest in July, should be able to just focus on the wheat and oats in July, and it's probably gonna take the entire month to get all that done. Let's go ahead and finish spraying this, and then we deserve a nice dinner and rest. Been a busy one. I thought it was tall enough. Oh. Look at that functionality. Okay, right there. Get by, get by. Let's raise that wing a little bit. That'll do it. That'll conclude it. Fertilizer, I'll put down. Well, like I said, very, very full day here in June. We deserve some rest. I'll see you in July.